am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Alright, welcome back to Doom, Episode 2 getting underway. We're starting out here in the Resource Operations Facility of the UAC, and we've been introduced to a new character by a voice comm, the Artificial Intelligence Vega. He was developed by Samuel Hayden to run the UAC on Mars.
I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
So now we have confirmation of our female antagonist, whom we previously saw through the holographic forensic reports in the last mission. And she is Olivia Pierce. More on her later, but as a quick fun fact, the voice actor who plays her is the same who played Aelin Shear in Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Now notice in the lower right there it says Twofer, challenge complete, and then in the upper center, weapon upgrade point gained. That is one of the 3 combat challenges for this mission, and moving forward all missions will have 3 such challenges, and when you complete those you're rewarded with a weapon upgrade point. So I did decide to attempt all of these challenges for every level, partly because it's just a challenge, you know, and I can't pass that up. But also, at least initially starting out, it's a very quick way to get your weapon upgrades. So what we're doing climbing all the way up here is finding the secret lever for this mission, and that will reveal the classic Doom map down below. And notice when we hop back down, we do a glory kill on a possessed right here, and that completes the second of our combat challenges. See it popped up right there. Variety is the spice of death. And that one required us to do 5 different types of glory kills on possessed. And with that weapon upgrade point, it brought our total to 3, which allowed me to buy a 3-point upgrade for explosive shot. And I went with instant load, which removes a small delay when you first queue up explosive shot. Alright, the hangar, Dev. Check out this classic map. I very vividly remember these graphics, those sort of monitors hanging from the ceiling, which what looks to be like a planet survey, and the computer hardware on the walls. I don't remember what you do in that room, but I do remember that room and those graphics, so that was a lot of fun. And notice there a codex entry pops up for a new enemy, a possessed engineer. It's very similar to a possessed, except it has oxygen tank strapped to its back and like a flaming blowtorch out of its head. Here's one coming up in the corner. See it right there.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Okay, some nice action there. Kind of a hairy room, made all the harder by the gaping hole of death in the middle of the room you have to continually jump over. Yeah, the possessed engineers, not really dangerous or anything, but you do want to keep your distance and kill them pretty quickly. Otherwise, they'll charge you and just self-destruct, explode on you. And look out, Devatron. What do we got here? A chainsaw. Oh, yeah. Big time.
Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's soul harvest. The UAC. The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
Access denied. Yellow security limits required.
Okay, notice I run back in here. I got pretty beat up in that fight, so I'm going to interact with this thing. It's called a health station. And they're pretty rare, but they're around. And it's basically a one-time use, heals you to full. And then over here we need a yellow key card to get through the door. So we interact with the holographic forensic report, and we get roughly an idea of, you know, where that guy went with the yellow key card. So we need to head that way. As for the chainsaw, sorry for the kind of teaser. We found it, I made a big deal, we revved it, started up, and then we just put it away. What the chainsaw does is it allows you to insta-kill one enemy. Now, the bigger and stronger the enemy, the more gasoline it takes. More on that later, but basically when you kill something with the chainsaw, it just explodes in spare ammunition everywhere. So that's really how you use the chainsaw in this game, is to replenish your ammo when you're in the middle of a fight and running low. And you're going to get to see it in this next fight. Now, as for this next fight, see the big glowing ball in the center of the room down there? You saw one of these in the first mission after we first woke up and made our way into the room. There's kind of a beating heart in the center, and you have to reach in there and rip it out, and then there's a big screech, and a bunch of demons come after you. This is what's called a gore nest, and you're going to see a lot of these in a lot of the missions, so get used to gore nests.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Alright, so some pretty kick-ass action. And you can see just how much a gore nest encounter really escalates, you know, the intensity of the fighting. It's not just, oh, there's a few things here or there, some, you know, couple enemies in this room. It's like waves and waves, and it's very demanding. A lot of wipes in that room and on other gore nests and other levels. So we're continuing to follow our little forensic hologram here, trying to find the yellow key card, and I think we found it. Oh, got you by surprise there, Devatron. You guys need to be honest with me and tell me if that actually scared you. Don't forget that this is considered a horror sci-fi game. So, good stuff there. So yeah, we got the key card. We hop back down here, which is the room where we need to use the key card. But I'm not quite ready to move on. There's a couple things we can do. So we're going to hop back up, kind of go back the way we came, but over here there was a door that needed the key card as well. And in here we're going to get some ammo, hit a button which unlocks a couple of other passages, and then go find some other secrets. And I haven't mentioned it, but the third challenge for this level is to find 3 secrets. And boom, there it is. Quite the explorer, challenge complete. So here we have an elite guard from which we can get another Praetor token. So another good reason to come down here in addition to completing the challenge to find 3 secrets. But it gets even better. Check this out, Dev, a new weapon. Alright, the plasma rifle. This weapon is hands down the most important in the arsenal. Not because it does amazing damage. It does okay damage, and it's automatic. See there, I fire it for you just to show you. But rather, it's so important because you can modify it from a field drone with an attack called Stun Bomb, which obviously stuns enemies. So in a fast-paced action shooter like this, being able to stun something, to stop it from moving, to stop it from shooting at you, to stop it from landing on your head and squashing you or whatever it is, it's just immense, man. It's just the most powerful tool in your toolbox to be able to do that. So having crowd control is just super, super awesome. So yeah, we came back up the elevator, hit the field drone to buy the upgrade. I don't know if you noticed when we were up here earlier that we passed it, but I specifically saved it until after we had the plasma rifle so that we could use the upgrade and get Stun Bomb. Now here's another secret area and another elite guard, which brings our Praetor tokens to 2, which allows me to buy self-preservation in the environmental resistance line. And that just reduces self-damage. So for example, say, I don't know, say I toss a grenade and it clips a corner and I get caught in the area effect, right? It won't do as much damage. Also, we have a couple weapon upgrade points, so I'm going to use one of those to buy longer stun and upgrade our new stun bomb attack on the plasma rifle. And that's pretty obvious, right? It'll stun things for a longer period of time.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
And look out, we're still not done with new weapons, Devatron. Yes, the automatic assault rifle, the second automatic weapon in the game. So yeah, more to say on that later, but what a mission, right? Lots of new toys. Wow, man, where to begin? I mean, we saw a stun bomb and the plasma rifle going off. We saw the automatic assault rifle unmodified. We saw Berserk, our first power-up where I just started punching everything to death. And here we have the lovely Mars skyline, Devatron. The game isn't known for its great background, atmospheric type graphics, but I do try to let you take them in when I can. You can tell I was totally pumped with adrenaline from the fight because I kind of rushed that pan. But not an altogether bad view of the red planet. So yeah, Berserk, a pretty powerful power-up. You're not invulnerable. You can still take damage, but you have a lot of damage resistance, so you can pretty much just run around and punch everything to death, which is a lot of fun. And here's our first Doom Guy collectible of the level. And notice it's the actual Doom Marine Doom Guy, so our character gives him a little fist pump with the explosion, you know, twirly finger, like, what's up, bro? So that's cool. Don't forget about those guys. There's still one more of those to find.
unlocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
Okay, so Dr. Samuel Hayden being kind of a pain in the ass. You know, we finally got the ResOps satellite back online. But he's like blocking the transmission still. And recall, all we're trying to do is figure out the extent of this demonic invasion and the extent of the casualties and the damage and stuff like that. So it's not really clear why he's, you know, being aloof about it or whatnot, but for whatever reason he wants us to come to the Vega terminal, which is just up and over the way here. And it'll be good. We need to meet Vega, even though he's just an AI. It'll be nice to meet him proper in his terminal. And, you know, get a better understanding of who he is, who Dr. Samuel Hayden is, the extent of the invasion, and to better clarify our mission and our goals. Okay, some nice stuff there. It's actually a deceptively difficult little bit in that hallway there. Now over here on this counter, we're gonna get a data log which unlocks a codex entry for a new enemy type, and they're called the Possessed Security. There's the data log there, and there's the codex. Now Possessed Security, similar to the Possessed or Possessed Engineer or Possessed Soldier, were humans to begin with, and now they're under the influence of the demonic invasion and forces and whatnot. So more likely than not, they were UAC security that were posted here, and now they're, you know, possessed security, which is bad for us because they carry a shotgun. They will charge you and get up close and do a lot of damage. And most annoyingly, they have this holographic shield which absorbs a lot of damage. So here's one just around the corner, and we'll see what they're like. So quite clearly pretty dangerous if you don't keep them stunned or just take them out altogether. The best way I've found to deal with them is hit them with stun bomb, which I did there initially, but you really need to just take them out much more quickly than I did once they're stunned. But I do get better at it. So yeah, the last Praetor token from the Elite Guard, and we're almost done here. You know we wouldn't leave without the second Doom Guy collectible. Come on, Devatron. Alright, another weapon upgrade point. Things are moving along nicely here. So let's meet Vega in the Vega terminal and wrap this mission up.
It's a gift.
Okay, our first Argent cell. It's pretty self-explanatory. You find it, you crush it in your hand, the suit absorbs it, and then we can improve health, armor, or ammo.
That is pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
All right, boy, oh boy, things already starting to heat up here, Big Dev. Olivia Pierce starting a hell wave? I mean, wow. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for Mission 2. We're coming up on another perfect scorecard, buddy. All the challenges, all the secrets, the elite guards, the field drone, the Argent cell. Know your enemy. We'll see you in the next episode of Doom.